Hello you guys and welcome back to part 2 of recruiting the Warlord. I have to say I'm a little frustrated with my Elgato. I've already actually done all of this, but we're just gonna do it more effectively. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started on recruiting the Warlord.
Here you are. I've watched your progress.
Before we speak to him, we're going to go ahead and collect this here. Now, for those of you that have never, watched my Mass Effect videos, go ahead and make sure that you go back and watch right from the beginning.
Useful.
Now, with Mass Effect, that's just the way that the story works, is that you really need to go through the entire game. Where'd that come from? Oh, that's where we came from. Okay. So here we are. Here's Okir.
It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
Not the smartest way to greet the heavily armed group that just kicked in your door.
I'm sure whoever sent you doesn't want me dead. No one looks for me without a motive. Certainly not the deceased shepherd. Surprised? All Krogan should know you. Or have you forgotten your actions on Vermeer?
I make no apologies. It was the most efficient solution.
But I approve. Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The mistake of an outsider. One that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army. But she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
Personal issues irrelevant. Here for the collectors.
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command. They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
He's acting like a god here. He is growing Krogans in test tubes.
You're just as cruel and manipulative as those who released the genophage on your people.
Perhaps. But I will restore the Krogan. And my soldier will not provoke a nuclear response as a cure or horde would. My legacy is perfection. With each pure Krogan reaching higher by standing on our dead. They will exceed, but not forget.
It's like he's trying to make the perfect race. I know it's bad to say it, but I think that he's kind of like Hitler in the way he wanted the Aryans with, like, I think that's what it is, like with the blonde hair, blue eyes. So he's basically perfecting an army of, like, genetically modified Krogans. He does not care about curing the genophage. He just wants to create the best soldier that he can.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype. After I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
This man is crazy.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
If your pet soldier is as strong as you think, maybe I can use him.
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage. But my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I've traced the Krogan release. O'Kear, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from O'Kear's data. Flush the tanks.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the Collectors? Stop her. She'll try to access contaminants in the storage bay.
Sorry, Doctor. It appears your position is just weakened.
I understand, but you'll have nothing if she poisons us all. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Okay, so the room is filling with poisonous gas basically right now. I want to make sure that I, before I leave this poisonous room, I'm gonna make sure
Change
that
weapons.
all of my weapons that I have equipped are the ones that I want. Because we will be using the cannon. Or grenade launcher. I guess it's a grenade launcher, not a hand cannon. That's a different oh my gosh, a different weapon. Oh, what the hell? I hate how it does that. I clearly had that selected. And I want that for my secondary. What a piece of shit. Seriously. Okay, I guess we're just gonna have to deal with it.
I want them dead. This is my world. I'll poison them all.
Shut that bitch up.
Okay, so we have to fight these Krogan. We also have Jador on the other side. And we have one of those guys.
Just the thing to help.
So where is she? Let me shoot. I need to switch weapons to my grenade launcher. Take this guy out.
Krogan, closing in.
Aye, soldier!
Break them, kill them. I'll create more.
I don't want that guy getting real close to me. I want to take him out.
Go ahead. Destroy. I will rebuild.
They're through my shields!
Where that came from.
So where is she?
Making contact.
Oh shit.
You won't win. You can't.
Alarms in the lab. This just keeps getting better.
Shepard, the lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, The room is flooded with toxins and Okira's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
Okay, we'll go ahead and get to him. I just want to see if there's any upgrades or pickups. So he is basically dying in that room. He's not really doing anything for the prototype.
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress. Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
I'm Shepard. If I knew why the Collectors wanted humans, I would tell you. But everything is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier. This grunt. Perfect.
He killed thousands of his own people, but he sacrificed himself to save this.
Delusional. Unlikely one Krogan, however strong, could have impact Okir wanted. Am almost certain. Suggest leaving it.
Afraid he'll make your genophage obsolete?
No, but Krogan genetically dangerous, socially dangerous as well. Have enough enemies without adding this.
Normandy, Okir is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
And there you have it, guys. We have technically recruited the Krogan. It's not the Warlord, obviously, because he died. But we do have a Krogan now. We have a couple upgrades that we unlocked as well. So let's go ahead and get this mission closed and go back to the Normandy.
Bringing the Krogan to study makes sense, but I have concerns about waking it.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with him.
And that is what we're going to do. The first thing that we're going to do is go down to the cargo hold. Now you have the option of opening the Krogan's tube thing. And you also have the option of opening. So I have never just not left the tube alone, or just left the tube alone and not take the Krogan out. He's a part of the squad, and that's the way it's going to be in this walkthrough as well. I don't know what would happen if you leave him in there and not open him up. It'd be very interesting to see. So for the rest of this video, we're going to go ahead and open this test tube, this breeding pod, I guess is the technical term. We're going to open the breeding pod, and then we're going to speak with a couple of the squad members. So let's go ahead and see what we can do with him.
The subject is stable, Shepard. Integration with onboard systems was seamless.
Can he see anything in there? Does he know where he is?
Unlikely. Current neural patterns indicate minimal cognition. Barring ship-wide power loss, the nutrients in the tank could sustain him for over a year.
Any idea how dangerous this guy is?
He is a Krogan, Shepard. If you were asking whether he is actively hostile, I don't have the necessary data to answer. Okir's technology could impart data, not methods of thinking. The subject may know of his views, but would not necessarily share them.
What can you tell me about this guy? Anything unusual?
The subject is an exceptional example of the Krogan species, with fully formed primary, secondary, and tertiary organs where applicable. No defects of any kind. aside from the genetic markers of the genophage present in all Krogan. I cannot judge mental functioning.
Stand by. I'm gonna open the tank and let him out.
Cerberus protocol is very clear regarding untested alien technology.
I won't be second-guessed on my own ship by my own ship. Do it.
Very well, Shepard. The controls are online. The switch and consequences are yours.
Human, female. Before you die, I need a name.
I'm Commander Shepard, and I don't take threats lightly. I suggest you relax.
Not your name. Mine. I'm trained. I know things. But the tank, Okeer couldn't implant connection. His words are hollow. Warlord, legacy, Grunt. Grunt was among the last. It has no meaning. It'll do. I am Grunt. If you are worthy of your command, prove your strength and try to destroy me.
Why do you want me to try to kill you?
Want? I do what I'm meant to. Fight and reveal the strongest. Nothing in the tank ever asked what I want. I feel nothing for Okeer's clan or his enemies. That imprint failed. He has failed. Without a reason that's mine, one fight is as good as any other. Might as well start with you.
I took you and I released you. Follow my command and you'll have purpose.
Nothing in the tank imprints indicated humans could be so forceful. You command as though you've earned it.
My enemies threaten galaxies. Everyone on my ship has earned their place.
That's acceptable. I'll fight for you.
I'm glad you saw reason.
Offer one hand, but arm the other. Wise Shepard. If I find a clan, if I find what I want, I will be honored to eventually pit them against you.
Thanks. So let's go ahead and talk with Grunt and see if we can learn more about him.
Shepard.
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much. Like the tank. Come back later.
What are your thoughts about our mission?
I fight. Doesn't matter who for.
Did Okeer give you any imprints about the Collectors?
I see blurry ships, guesswork about strength. Nothing to help pick a weak spot and tear. Okeer spent all his time on old hatreds. Whatever he had, it was used up when he made me.
What do you think about the crew?
Good bunch if they stay out of my way. Dead bunch if they don't. Train them good if you want to take on Collectors. Some of these aliens are too smooth.
Anything in your tank imprints that can make use of the resources we found?
Might have something I could put together. Don't know how useful it will be.
Okay, so we do have an upgrade that we can get for him. Let me see if I can find it here. Get some other prototypes. Yes, the Krogan shotgun. So it's a prototype that he can use. And we are going to... Wait a minute. Armory scientists produced a single prototype for Grunt in violation of Council Space's weapon safety standards. The recoil on the Claymore is enough to break a human's arm. Fortunately, Grunt isn't human. Could you imagine the kickback on that? Break an arm? That's insane. While we're down here, we're also going to speak with Jack, since we didn't ask her about upgrades the last time we were down here with her. Also, hopefully she's got more dialogue, we can learn more about her.
Hey,
Tell me about you, Jack. What are you up to?
still checking out your ship. Wouldn't mind putting her through her paces when you're not around.
I doubt Joker would appreciate that. At least not while we're working.
Relax. Joyriding doesn't have the thrill it used to. Besides, if I wanted it, I'd take it.
That's,
I've been around. Ran with gangs, wiped out some gangs, joined a cult. Kept the haircut. I learned how to survive and not be a victim.
It's hard to imagine you in a cult. That usually involves a lot of rules.
I was looking for answers. Drugs and sex and going to a better place. A better place, right. It was all about money. They wanted to take a colony, shake the suckers down to fund their spread, and guess who was their ace in the hole? They were just like the rest. Didn't give one shit about me.
What'd you do when you found out?
What do you think?
Of course.
You must have met some good people, too.
Everybody wants something, and because of that, everything is fair game. Murder, assault, kidnapping, drugs, stealing, arson. Done it all. And that's the boring shit. Piracy, theft of military craft, destruction of a space station, and vandalism. That was a good one.
Military's a hard target. Bet that made you some friends.
Shouldn't have left the thing unlocked. Besides, parades are boring. I helped.
A space station? You're pushing what I can believe.
Ain't saying it was easy. Not everything is spur of the moment. Sometimes you gotta work to give people what they deserve. Had some people I hung with for a while. Outlaw colony. Felt like they were like me. Guess that made us a nice target. Turians think they know something about a scorched earth response. Fuck 'em.
You were a pirate, too?
Ties in with the kidnapping. If you hijack a passenger ship and don't kill everyone, anyway. Good lesson. Simpler to just kill them all.
I'm surprised you'd even mention vandalism in that bunch.
That's what the Hanar call it when you crash that space station I mentioned into one of their moons and make a new crater. They really liked that moon.
Vandalism.
Do you ever wonder if you could have done things differently?
No.
Shouldn't you?
There's no reason I should be alive, but I am. You know why? Instinct. It's worked for me so far, and I'm not gonna change. Hey, Shepard. No one's ever asked me about this shit. It's strange to talk about. So fuck you. And thanks for asking.
She's so hardcore, man.
Hey.
What do you think of Miranda and Jacob?
Jacob doesn't know who he is, but that's not my problem. Miranda's a Cerberus bitch. Knew that before she opened her mouth.
As you can tell, Miranda and Jack are not gonna get along.
What do you think of our mission?
I don't care. I'm out to survive it, then cut loose.
I've picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the Collectors?
I ran across the schematics for making L5X implants. Still got them in my head. You want to know what I need? Not usually my thing, but I've learned how to get things done on my own.
Okay, so we have another prototype for Jack. The Subject 0 biotic boost. She gets plus 20% biotic damage, and we definitely want to use that. Because she is a very powerful biotic, as you will see in the ending of this game. So since I've already run around, I already know what to look at and who to talk to, and obviously Mr. Garrus is calibrating, so we can't speak with him again. The next place we're going to go is up to the cabin, the captain's cabin, because I want you to be able to see the Prothean globe thing that we picked up on the Firewalker assignments. Also, this is something that you need to do. I was actually talking to Eric about it last night. They're like, oh yeah, my fish are alive. Nope, they're not. So I'm not going to get fish again until I get the automatic feeder. That way they just don't automatically die. Take a look at our little space hamster. A squeak! I don't think we've picked up any more ships yet. Nope, we haven't bought any. But here is that relic. And it's really interesting, but right now we can't do anything with it. I don't like that. I don't like how it just sits there because nobody knows what it does. But that is the relic that we picked up. The huge ball that turned into a little ball. Before we end this episode, I do want to go speak with Joker. And we can also speak with Kelly. And then I'm going to do armor upgrades, equipment upgrades, all that awesome stuff. Make sure that everything is unlocked and open.
The elusive man wishes to speak to you in a debriefing.
Now, even if you have like the Metagel
I've got an appointment with
upgrade,
Shahira in 3 months. I can't wait. We're flying into the eye of the storm, and you're thinking about
she's not that good.
Edie, we have a green light on that switchover? You collect stray cats as a kid? Because we really needed a Mega Krogan, so thanks for dragging him home.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Shh.
Joker.
I can tell when it's listening.
I am always listening, Mr. Moreau.
I know.
That's it for now.
Poor Joker.
See you, Commander.
But anyway, as I was saying, even if you have like a Metagel upgrade and you don't think that you need to use it, go ahead and unlock it because it will unlock more upgradables for you, so you want to make sure it's done. Now I'm going to go quick through these upgrades. You may be able to go ahead and pause to be able to read about them, but really, yeah, I'm just going to go through and unlock everything. This will help me in combat, and it will also help me for the final mission, which is still quite a ways away. This is going to be a pretty long walkthrough. I had to go through just to think about all the things we need to do, and it's really crazy. It's like, I don't want it to end, so you know, that's fine with me. Oh, we don't have those. Now, a lot of these a lot of things help your squad out. As you can see, like the trauma module heals your squad to full health, so that'll be nice when we're in combat. And I actually haven't been using my Medigel. We also have the emergency shielding, which restores squad members' shields to full strength, so that's pretty neat as well. So I will probably be using the Medigel more. Also, we have a capacity, ammo capacity upgrade for our heavy machinery or our heavy weapons, and that helps us unlock this ML77 missile launcher. We're almost done. Krogan Vitality. I think that increases his health. And that's all. That is all the upgrades I need to do. So in the next episode, we're going to be going into the comm room and speaking with the elusive man. That is the only mission right now that we have unlocked, as I am making sure to go through and get everything everything done before I can't. So thank you guys so much for watching my videos, liking my videos, commenting on my videos. I do comment back and I love having a discussion with you guys, and I will see you guys in the next episode, which will start off with us speaking with the elusive man. So I hope you guys are having fun watching me play, because I'm having a great time, going through the Mass Effect series again. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay tuned. I'm just letting you guys see what I got. Gives a little bit of a snippet of what it does. I think there's quite a few of them coming. And there we have it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.